So, let's go ahead and check out what our next TMD upgrade is going to be. And it is Reversion. Reversion is not the most useful thing in the world. I don't tend to use it at all, really. But what it does, it allows us to actually turn the enemy soldiers into reverts. And as you can assume, it has very, very limited uses.
Damn it! This place is filthy with Demichev's men. Watch yourself, Renko.
Now, much like normal reverts, they are very powerful. They'll do their little vomit attack. You can actually age them to cause them to explode. But for the most part, they don't have the greatest AI in the world, and really they try to set this little section to be a good place to work or to take down the Spetsnaz with the reverts. Honestly though, the reverts are kind of dumb. They're very powerful, but they're very dumb, and in the end, especially considering how expensive it is to revert a soldier, which is almost 3/4 of your bar, it's better just to age them, impulse them, trap them in a deadlock, just honestly anything else. But I figured I would at least show this off a little bit, even if it's not that useful. Also, I thought I would try my hand yet again at maybe being a little bit better with the spike shot. I do a little bit better, but I'm probably going to be dumping this weapon fairly soon. Also, this overall stairwell...
Watch out, Renko. More patrols are headed your way.
This overall stairwell can be a bit of an annoyance just for the amount of cover and the fact that these soldiers can come from both up and down, but it's still not too much trouble. I mean, more than anything, they do leave a very good amount of stim packs and medkits laying around, so you're never really hurting in that department. This is definitely one of those situations where probably the sharpshooter perk would be of great help. But in the end, aging does just as good a job.
The squad saw me, but I was able to lose them.
Thankfully, with that bit of combat done, we're actually almost caught up with Catherine now.
Что-то слышал.
Shh, they're close.
Ну-ка проверим.
Wait a minute. There's still a guard blocking our way to the ring. Do you have a shot?
And that's actually our first introduction to the elite Spetsnaz. Oddly enough, they don't make us fight one immediately, they instead give us one of just the normal Spetsnaz soldiers. But that's not to say we won't be dealing with the elite soon enough. But we do have a brand new weapon.
Take the gun. It should come in handy.
The autocannon. Very high damage, very large clip, a bit iffy on the accuracy and the charge up time, and the fact that it actually does slow you down a bit, but it's a pretty good weapon.
Wonderful. It's locked. I think I can fit through that vent. Give me a boost up. Thanks. It looks like I can open it from the other side. It's been a long time since anyone was here. I think I see something.
I was just very perplexed by the black void that was in that particular vent.
Here's a control panel. I'll see if it works. Something must be blocking the door from the other side. Do you think you can open it?
Yeah, I think it should be fairly easy to open that up. And you would think there might be some E99 waiting down here for us, but it's actually pretty empty in here. We do have an audio recording and some E99 up here.
Damn Demichev and his experiments. There are only 3 of us left now, but we are low on food and ammunition. I cannot help but admire what lethal killing machines the creatures are. Imagine what the Soviet Union could have accomplished if these experiments had been properly controlled. The West would have been helpless before our might.
There must be something blocking the door from the other side.
Yeah, the problem with very dangerous, powerful weapons are that you have to be able to control them. But since we have a lot of E99 tech, we might as well get some upgrades while we're here. Figured I'd go ahead and put a point into Deadlock. And also put a point into Hardiness to get us some more life. And also I decided to go ahead and get Stamina because it might actually be useful for something coming up. And I was thinking about switching out weapons, but we'll be getting rid of the spike shot soon enough, and I did want to show off the autocannon just a bit.
Think you can figure out how to open it?
But it's a nice little vantage point for what's coming up ahead. Also a very obvious arena coming up. But we just need to revert or age this plant, and it'll open up the door.
Nice work, Reiko. That did it. Look, there's the rail. We need to get to the engine. Let's follow the track. Shoot! Watch it, Reiko.
And we get met with a pretty large ambush. It starts out fairly small, but you'll see in just a second that it has a very, very dangerous addition to it outside these normal Spetsnaz. And that is the fact that it actually has the Elite Guard in it now. Now the Elite Guard have a number of nasty features, such as the fact that we can't actually affect them with most of our TMD powers. They can't be aged, they don't really slow down a deadlock, and they can't be reverted. They also carry autocannons themselves, and those autocannons do a lot of damage. And the final difficulty in dealing with them is the fact that they just have a lot of health. Now there is an easy way to deal with them if there is something explosive nearby. So they go down pretty easily to that, but even with the sniper rifle, they still take quite a few hits.
Brilliant! That's the last of them. Come on down.
And from now on, we'll start to be seeing more of those elite Spetsnaz. And apparently, I guess we shouldn't be trusting Catherine.
Take your damn hands off me! Let me go!
For right now, though, we do need to make sure that she is alright, because if she does die,
Renko, help!
then it's game over. And this part especially, you don't know it initially, but she can actually get outside of your range, and if she does, it's game over. So we do need to keep in a hurry, and thankfully with our brand new autocannon, most enemies go down very quickly in a huge splatter of gore. And thankfully, even though the barrel does normally need to be spun, we can actually hold down the right trigger, or the right mouse button, and it'll keep the barrel constantly spinning. It's actually very good, because it allows you to just unload pretty constantly with this huge clip.
Я его найду. Упал!
Whoa, shit, taken by surprise. Thankfully, an impulse blast is still very powerful against your normal base soldier. Yeah, something you want to remember, especially while you're running through here, is that you still do have all your TMD powers, so if you're running low on ammunition or you're just in a general hurry, it still doesn't really hurt to pop out a deadlock or, you know, use your aging to quickly take care of some of these guys. you have to realize for this entire part, you do have to keep a pretty good pace going, because standing and waiting around for too long will make Catherine get out of your range. And that can especially be dangerous in this particular room where there are, I think, a total of 3 heavy Spetsnaz. There's 2 on the ground and 1 on the balcony that has a pretty good vantage point at shooting you throughout this entire part. Thankfully, since you have equal firepower to them, it's not a stalemate. Before you continue forward though, you want to make sure and pick up the E99 tech waiting around. There's not that many, hidden boxes or places to get E99 tech in this area, but it's good to at least find the little bits that you can. Also, it's good to remember that you do have the sniper rifle waiting around, so you don't have to go with the sheer inaccuracy of the autocannon throughout this entire phase. But we do get another blueprint energized that allows us to gain back some TMD whenever we make a kill. But it would have to take up the slot for the scientist, but...
Where is my TMD? Kill them.
Red, go!
You want to make sure and have the right weapon selected here, because if you have the sniper rifle selected, you'd probably miss these guys.
You got here just in time. Untie me quickly. Untie me, Reiko. Then we can... Thanks. Now let's get to the docks and find that bomb.
I was a bit interested in what was on the chalkboard. Seems to be about some prisoner transports, either from or to Katorga 12. But with that exciting phase over, we have some more formulas here. Basically allows us to take less melee and less actually, this allows us to carry more E99 vials. Both can be fairly useful.
I am the last of our group. As far as I know, I am the last one alive on this entire island. I tried to get to the train, but the huge creature has smashed it like a tin can. I will have to walk to the docks. Damn you, Demichev! All this death and destruction is your fault!
Yeah, obviously people seeing both the negatives and positives with E99. But after all that running around, I think it's time to call it a video. See you next time.